Did you know the 25th most popular actress of all time was from right here in North Carolina? I'm talking about Ava Gardner, and you can learn all about her incredible life when you visit the Ava Gardner Museum in Smithfield. That's where I am, and I'm talking with the Ava Gardner Museum's Deanna Brandenburger, and it's so nice to be here and to talk with you.
Thank you for having me.
What a beautiful museum.
Thank you. We're very proud of it. We've been at this location for the last 15 years, and we just keep expanding, and it looks very nice, I think.
Let's talk about Ava for people, especially maybe young people who don't know who she was and the impact she had really on the world.
Really, she was once classified by MGM as the world's most beautiful animal, and although she hated that moniker, it dogged her for most of her life. It certainly is made her one of the most recognizable women. Ava was from small town Smithfield, North Carolina, and she made it big. It's your classic Cinderella story, except that it happened to somebody local.
Yeah.
So it's really something that I think, especially with the newer generation, can relate to having a dream and having it become successful. Ava went on to MGM Studios in Los Angeles, and by 1946 she had her breakout role in The Killers, and all the rest was history.
Yeah, and had some pretty famous men on her arm too.
That's very true. She had 3 different husbands who were famous in their own rights. Mickey Rooney was her first husband from 1942 to 1943. In 1945 and 46, she married Artie Shaw, who was a famous band leader. But of course, the most famous and most enduring love of her life was Frank Sinatra, and they were married from 51 to 57.
And when you come into this museum, you really feel the full scope of who Ava Gardner was.
We do try to present every facet of Ava, from the most mundane things, from a crib, to the most glamorous things like her wardrobe you can see behind us. Ava certainly was a woman that presented herself as a glamour goddess, but also she always said, although no one believes me, I've always been a country girl with a country girl's values. So we really try to present all sides of her. We don't present her as an all saint or all sinner. She was just Ava, and unapologetic about it.
Yeah, and you've got all these wonderful artifacts. You've got the clothing, as you mentioned. You've got these incredible photos, and one of the photos that I loved was the one that really got her face out there, one that launched her into superstardom.
That's correct. We call it the Discovery photo, and it was reminiscent of the Gone with the Wind fashion that had come out in 1939, and everyone was abuzz with the cinematography and the costumes and just the romance that was portrayed in that film. Ava emulated that in a photo shoot with her brother-in-law. It was posted in his New York City studio window, and an MGM talent scout happened to stop by it, and that was how she became discovered.
The rest is history. Here at the museum, visitors will start with a short film about Ava?
That's correct. We show an 18-minute documentary to acquaint people with her life, from her birth here in Johnston County to her burial here in Johnston County. She is buried just a mile down the road from our museum.
And it's been 25 years.
25 years this January, so we are commemorating her anniversary with some big plans for this fall. We're doing a new exhibit, and of course we were given a historical marker by the Department of Cultural Resources and Department of Transportation. And we're very excited about we're having a celebrity dedication, and that news should follow soon.
Okay, there's so much to see here. I won't spoil all of it right now. We want people to come here to Johnston County and check it out.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, make sure you come visit the Ava Gardner Museum. It's right in the middle of Smithfield. You can learn more on the web, avagardner.org.